What is up, everyone? I am coming on here for a couple of plays for the weekend. We got Saturday. Saturday college football. We got NFL Sunday. So I'm going to hop into Prize Picks and show you guys what I like going into the weekend, what I like, what pairs I like, what players I like, quarterback, receiver duos, all that good stuff. Last weekend, we went ahead, cashed this one with the Caleb Williams discount of last weekend, and we paired it up with Ole Miss players, which is amazing. I love the Ole Miss players. I think Ole Miss is honestly really underrated. I think Jackson Dart's super underrated. I'll get into that in today's video, of course. And then Caleb Williams, there's another discount out tonight. So if you haven't taken this yet, I will have a play for this. I'll have a play for this Arch Manning discount, and then I'll have another bonus play that's going to be college football and NFL together and what I like there. So don't want to take too long. I want to get into the plays and start talking about what I like. So first and foremost, going to take the Caleb Williams discount. If you guys have already taken it, I don't know. I guess that sucks, but I've not taken it yet. Hopefully you guys haven't taken it either. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do the same strategy that I did with the Ole Miss game. I'm just going to take it with Tennessee players. So Tennessee's playing OU. I would have loved to do it with Ole Miss, but Ole Miss, I'll kind of get into it, but Ole Miss, their running back Henry Parrish Jr., his receiving line is not up. So unfortunate that they don't have it up yet. I don't know if they're going to maybe bring it up later or something like that, but what I'm doing is I'm going to pair it up with Tennessee players. So I'm going to take the Tennessee quarterback, Nico I don't know how to say his last name, honestly. And then I'm going to take Chris Brazel to go over receiving yards right here. And then what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go to Dylan Sampson. Where is he? Over his over on receiving yards. Yeah, there it is. Dylan Sampson over receiving yards. So again, Caleb, we're going to pair him up with Nico, who's the Tennessee quarterback. We're going to pair him up with Chris Brazel, who's the Tennessee receiver, and then Dylan Sampson, who's the Tennessee running back. So you might ask, okay, why wouldn't you pair it up with another receiver? As you can see here, we have this right here where it's a 9.5x, which is great. 9.5x, 10x's, these are amazing. If I were to pair him up with some other receiver, let's just say Squirrel White, which is a crazy name, but that is another receiver on Tennessee. You can see it's only giving me 8.5x, which is not good, right? So we'd rather take 9.5x and 8.5x, and all we're sacrificing is we just have to take a running back over a receiver. So at the end of the day, it's a running back. They run more than they catch, but this one is a pretty good catching running back, so that is why I'm taking him. And this should be a high-scoring game. It's Tennessee versus Oklahoma, or not necessarily a high-scoring game. It should be a high-scoring game, but it's going to be a close game, right? It's very low likelihood that Nico's going to come out of the game unless he gets injured or something like that, because it is two top teams going at it. And then I'm going to put my money on it. It's going to say I've already done it because I locked this in probably 10 minutes ago. I guess it's thinking or something. But yeah, I already locked this in. But yeah, lock this in. This is the first play of the day. Second play, let's go ahead and get into that, is going to be with Arch Manning. So come over here, take Arch Manning right here. And then what we're going to do is we are going to take Oklahoma State players. So first and foremost, we're going to take Alan Bowman to go over pass yards. We're going to take Ollie Gordon, who is the running back on that team, a great running back, and we're going to take him over receiving yards. And then we're going to take Rashad Owens on this team to go over receiving yards as well, right? So if I look at these players, it's the same exact thing here. We're getting 9.5x. If I were to take another player other than Ollie Gordon, like, I don't know, Brendan Presley, which I don't recommend this. Like I said, I don't recommend this because you're only getting 8.5x. So we could just come over here, take Ollie Gordon, again, one of the best running backs in the country. Great pass catcher as well. He can pretty much do everything. And his line's only 15.5, and we get a 9.5x, which is very important. So again, we're going to take Arch Manning, and then we're going to take Alan Bowman. I almost said Baldwin. Alan Bowman, Rashad Owens, and then Ollie Gordon to all go over their projections. Gonna go ahead, lock that in. I already took the discount, obviously. I would say, I would normally take a Texas player to go over with Texas. So if I took Arch, then I would maybe take like Isaiah Bond, Matthew Golden, the receivers on Texas, but there's none up. So they're not giving us anything up right now, so we can't take it. You can see the only things up right now are Arch Manning. So that kind of sucks, but at the end of the day, this is a great play, right? And this is very correlated. I haven't actually explained it this video, but what we do is we do correlation, and the better that the quarterback does, the better that these two players are going to do with receiving yards. So if Alan Bowman, if he throws a 50-yard bomb to Rashad Owens, then that would be 50 yards for Rashad. He would go over, and then Alan Bowman would get 50 yards of that as well. Same thing with Ollie Gordon. So all of these things are playing into each other. They're very, very correlated. So that's the second play of the day, and that is it for the discounts. Let's go ahead and hop into the just a bear play that you guys should take because it's a really good play. So if you guys didn't know, Jackson Dart, he's an absolute maniac. I love Jackson Dart. I think he is probably going to win Heisman this year. Honestly, I think a lot of people are sleeping on him. So first pair is going to be Jackson Dart, Trey Harris. Again, they've hit, I think, every single week so far this year. I mean, they're just absolutely insane players. Ole Miss, what I love about Ole Miss is they run up the score. Okay, they don't take Jackson Dart out. They don't put the backup in. They are trying to get Jackson Dart Heisman, and they are being unapologetic about it. They are giving Jackson Dart the ball. They are letting him throw 30, 40 times a game, and they are letting him try to get Heisman and try to just run up the score against these teams. You'll watch an Ole Miss game, and they'll be up by 55, 60 points. Jackson Dart will be mad on the sidelines that like he didn't complete a pass or something like that. Like, these guys are so competitive. I don't know what it is, if they're just trying to get top in the nation or they're trying to get Jackson Dart Heisman, but they're insane. Again, you can see Trey Harris. He's gone like 130 yards every single game this year. Same with Jackson Dart. I mean, he's hit like 400 yards sometimes. He's been in the 400s, the 377s. Last week, I think by the middle of the second quarter, I was refreshing it, he was at 215 yards by the middle of the second quarter. I mean, this guy's just insane. This guy's insane. I'll honestly be surprised if he doesn't win Heisman, because they're really trying to get him to win Heisman. So probably my favorite pair ever. I'm going to keep taking them unless something just crazy happens. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pair them up with Caleb Williams to actually go under pass yards. So Caleb Williams under pass yards, and then DJ Moore to go under, you may say receiving yards, but actually I'm going to go under longest reception. So same thing here. I would like to take receiving yards, and this would give me, unfortunately, just an 8.5x. So I would like to take this right here, Caleb Williams and DJ Moore with this pair. But instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take DJ Moore under longest reception because it's hard to throw long in this league. We saw DJ Moore, Caleb Williams are still kind of trying to establish their connection. Caleb Williams, what has he thrown for less than 150 yards both games? I think he threw for like 150 yards last game. Okay, he threw for 174, but still, I mean, he looked really bad. They were down a lot in that game, so he was trying to come back. I think really he's just kind of still getting his ground, and we've seen how bad these rookie quarterbacks have done. So it's kind of the same thing with Jackson Dart and Trey Harris. I'm going to keep taking Jackson Dart and Trey Harris's over until I see otherwise. And it's the same thing with like rookie quarterbacks. I'm going to keep taking NFL rookie quarterbacks under until I see otherwise, right? We see that the rookie quarterbacks haven't gotten a touchdown all year. We're going into week 3, kind of crazy. So what I'm doing is I'm taking this. Again, it's really hard to get longer than 25-yard receptions in the NFL. Could it happen? Yes, of course it could happen, right? DJ Moore is a great receiver. He could go over 30 yards on a catch. I'm not saying it doesn't, but this is correlated at the end of the day. If he doesn't get a long reception like this, it's unlikely that Caleb's going to go over this. It could be vice versa too. If DJ Moore, if he catches a 90-yard touchdown pass, some crazy touchdown pass, then that's going to be 90 yards for Caleb Williams, and DJ Moore's going to soar over this line right here. So at the end of the day, that's how it is. I'm going to go ahead, lock this one in. I'm going to be able to lock this in just because it's not a discount. Going over it, once again, we have this right here. This is the play I just went over. Dart, Harris, and then Caleb and DJ Moore unders, and then overs up here. And then scrolling past that is, because that's the same thing, we're going to take Arch's discount, Alan Bowman over, Ollie Gordon over, and then Rashid Owens over, and then we're going to take Caleb Williams, Nico over, Dylan Sampson over, and Chris Brazel over. So yeah, you guys, these are the 3 plays of the day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Again, like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss out on the videos for the day. And yeah, love reading you guys' comments, love reading you guys' feedback, and I will see you in tomorrow morning's video where I'll have even more plays for you guys. Let's cash out tonight. Let's cash out Saturday and Sunday. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.